So you're probably wondering, what is the whole storyline of Reality Verse? Well, I'm here to tell you. Alright, so we're gonna start off with season 1. What's kicked off the season. Alright. Now the whole map in the beginning of the season. It was 3 or 4 months ago. Let's rewind. Alright. So it was just a happy island, it was just a good battle royale map until the ninja skin started spotting something in the sky, which then came over to Neo Sensor. Helicopters came over to Neo Sensor, and they abducted the places. But in the next update, we got this. All places were destroyed, but the burger place was still there. But then, towards the end of the season, Neo Sensor was completely, almost vanished. It was this. And rifts started appearing in the map. So, rifts starting to appear in the map. These started making rifts around the map. Well, there were rifts, but they started creating more. Then, that's what stopped the whole cycle of Reality Verse. So, the ninja skin started spotting a meteor up in the sky. Spotted a meteor up in the sky. And then this was created. The meteor has then crashed down. Okay, hold up. Okay, so they spotted the meteor. It came down every day until the end of the season. But on the season 1 event, that is what destroyed the map. Now, the meteor came down crashing into the laboratory, and what caused the whole thing. So it crashed into the laboratory. And after that, we got bombs sent to the map. All these have been going in the map, which have been destroying the map. And the secret vault was right here, under the iceberg the whole time. And they also dropped a grass bomb for Wasted Desert, and then it started turning grassland, and now it's desert land again. But the real thing is, how did the meteor crash down? Well, if you remember that rift in the sky, this started malfunctioning and created a meteor in the sky, which then crashed down. So Ninja's plan did fail. What his plan was to try to destroy the meteor without doing any damage to the map. But instead, the rift didn't work. The meteor crashed down into the laboratory, destroying the map with the bombs. And that's what kicked off Reality Verse Season 2. So I'm going to go back to Hub. Now, in Reality Verse Season 2, this is where... Okay, hold up. Let me just get in the map first. But Reality Verse Season 2 is what really kicked off the Halloween season. And, yeah. So, it was a pretty long season. Haven't been in it since October 9th. So that's how long it's been. That's probably when actually the event was. If you guys don't remember the event, I did it on TikTok and posted it on YouTube. Then I made the trailer for Season 3. Alright, but Reality Verse Season 2, we got introduced to a whole lot of stuff. This was the new map. And everyone was like, what is the cube gonna do? Well, through each hour or minute, the cube has, each 2 times in a day, the cube has moved. So this is a path. It's made a long journey, and the cube is what actually started the event. And it created this bubble right here. Two cubes are actually spawned. And that's what made the abduction for a day. Then they both started making their journey. Both of the cubes went their own ways. This cube turned to that path. And at the end of this path right here, the cubes got on here. Then all the other cubes have been going around the map. And just like as we all know, remains of wasted neosensor, remains of wasted desert. And after this season, wasted desert was gone. And it probably ain't coming back. Actually, it didn't come back one time. Okay, but yeah, so neosensor is gone. Okay, so the steamy stacks things fell from the event. Actually, no, it fell before the event. But okay, I'm gonna start it here. So this was in the map. The rift was back, and it was in the air. The ship was in the sky, and this was the thing that the rift got trapped in. But this got created and literally took over the whole center. Like literally, it took over the whole center. So it took over the whole center, and that was starting to create a ship, which poof, the ship got into the sky, and the ship has been doing some bad stuff. So in the events, so this has only had 3 updates. This was a very short season, but also kind of long. So yeah, so as we kicked off the Halloween season in this map, so the rift was actually malfunctioning again. The ninja's plan still failed. It failed again, trying to defeat, because the ship was gonna, well, he kind of successed. He successed by making the mothership not making the meteor come down. But of course the thing malfunctioned, and stuff from different places have been going to different places. So this was from Wasted Desert, that's from Wasted Desert. At the event, this was what started this right here is something that just poofed on the map. And all of this stuff, this cube is what made the end. It made us go blackout for 2 days. And so this cube was the cube that has been going around. So that was the whole storyline for season 2. But also, after, you're probably wondering why the laboratory's not here, because it got exploded. And also, this map is what got us. This map got us 1, 2, 3, 4. Give us 4 new, actually 5 new locations. And I think the best one was Halloween Town, definitely. And we do give chest for the name, but I don't think last season we did. This is still Halloween Town. I still have not fixed that up because I never will, because I don't gotta worry about this season. So yes, so it's going to season 3. Now season 3, it's been flooded. It feels like the map wasn't even there. But of course in season, so Alright, let's go. Now this storyline is about Realityverse, so yeah. These first 4 seasons, season 4 is coming out, by the way. Couple days. So the 4 seasons. This is the reason why I'm doing storyline, because the 4 seasons are what are the most important seasons in the storyline. All right, now in season 3, this was a vomit. So everything was flooded. And this in the middle was just a good location. Only had 4 updates this season, but that's alright. So the map was just fine. You know how you used to. Ruined Town was not the same anymore. All the places that weren't the same anymore was Ruined Town and Travelwood. But anyway, let's go back. So if you can see, so Gorgeous Falls had, people thought that, like, literally, like, people and my friends, they thought, like, it had nothing to do with the storyline. But they were wrong. It had a whole bunch to do with the storyline. And people never knew. So, if you remember, in the event. Okay, so this hatch opened up, creating a rift in the sky, which created a star in the sky, which then started affecting the map, which it did affect the map, and then here comes the event. So in the event, all of these particles started appearing in the sky, right here, these, and yeah, so like all the locations started exploding. We had missiles coming out. You had to get in the turret and like shoot the rock thing coming down. It was really insane. So you go through the rift. So once you go through the rift, the ninja took you through all this. And for what, you may ask? To save the island. And his plan failed again for the 3rd time. And let's just hope that next season he won't fail. But he kind of success like in season 2. But okay, so this map, this whole event changed the map. Like, I mean, there are whole new locations. I feel like it's chapter 2. So I'm gonna tell you the locations. Okay, so some locations stayed in season 4, some didn't. What I mean, like, so some of them stayed. What I mean by that is, I mean like 3 places stayed. Yeah, so when you go through the rift, so Ninja's office was up here, and there was a whole thing, you had to do parkour, and this event was like everything going on with the rift. It started like shaking out the map a bit, and it was getting like everything was getting knocked over, as you see the parkour I'm going through now. So all the stuff has been like literally going down, and it was not good. So we would go walk through. I don't know what this is doing here. So you would go walk through each way, and then you would start walking over. There's also a second tunnel. It's the same thing. I'm just gonna go through this one. So you just go through this, and this is when the rift started shaking things up a bit. Rotation 5. So it started literally almost flipping the map. But I'll tell you after this. So see, it's a rotation, and now we're sideways. Okay, now this did flip the map. But the reason why it's not chapter 2 is because some locations stayed